Yes, of course, I've been away for a while. I'm glad this is on. It's a repeat of the motorbike show, which I missed during the week. Good time to be on a Sunday morning. Started at 10:15. It's on for an hour. It's pretty good. I seem to recall it was a bit crap, but this one's good because it started off in Mallorca, and he was riding classic, well, not classic, 1974 Motor Guzzi 850 twin. And there's an English chap in Mallorca that rents them out, you know, he can ride a choice of about 24 classic bikes, British or classic Japanese, €175 a day. But that includes your fuel and a tour guide to show you around the roads. And then he's on about BSA 500 Gold Star, and he was struggling to start it up, and an old chap showing him. What's all that decompression, cobblers? Decompression. And then kick it gently, then leave the decompression off. I thought, what? I'm not sure what. You won't be able to hear that, so it'll be dead air, won't it? You don't want to leave dead air. Where's this bike show somewhere? Oh, is this London? Went for some kind of new place in London, new Shoreditch. Yeah, where is it? What is it? The home of custom bike building. The bike shed. So it's a cafe and wow, look at that. Huh. Barbers, bike clothes, cafe. A good idea. Shoreditch. Hello, Ginger. Alright, baby. Come here. That kitten. Well. We'll have to go to London, won't we? Yeah, baby. Yeah, goodbye, aren't you? Should be outside on a bit of sunshine for once. Reading in the paper about sad seasonal affective disorder. And everyone's been miserable for 6 months because of our crappy winter. This remote control powers everything up on these lights. Not put any fleas on my bed. Want any fleas? No. Well, I'll get the bike out. I'll get some breakfast to brew. Lots of biscuits. Yeah, I just thought I'd mention it. I'm going to mention it on my bike, but you might as well watch a bit of it. Shoreditch. Who knows about that? Have you ever heard of it? Actually, I just found having a route around my drawers, train tickets from when I was 50. That's the last time I was in London. For my 50th birthday, I had a long weekend, 3 days. Oh, here he is, back in Mallorca. What? Shut up. Adverts. What's wrong? You keep leaving your food, don't you? Feel it's as good as it looks, and you leave £5 a box, and he just bloody leaves it, nibbles a bit, then leaves it. Yeah, naughty Ginger, aren't you? A little faddy rats, aren't you? Yes, that's the remainder of my Beatles stuff. I just sold a book on eBay, posted it to America, but £14.80 something post, because it was a strong box I got from work. and I well packed it, you know, to survive the journey. But I sold the book for 25 and I charged £10 post, but it was £5 more because I used a bloody heavy box. I wasn't going to put it in a bubble pack though, I wanted to get there in one piece with no crumpled corners. So as I've sold my first book, I might sell all the little books which are postable. I'll have a go at selling them, because they're just stuck there, you know, and they've been stuck there for years. I mean, what do you do with your book? You read it once and then file it away, don't you? Even got some Mull of Kintyre whiskey from Campbelltown. Let's go down, baby. Some food. Did I show you this? This is that unit I got from Clitheroe in November. I said £9.99, is it a mistake? She said no, nobody wants brown furniture anymore.
Hey up, Gromit. Shall we see what's on the wireless? Hey up, Gromit. Shall we see what's on the wireless?
Yeah, that.
Morning, Gromit. Time for walking. 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 Morning, Gromit. Time for walking.
You meant to say something else as well. Don't be a lazy bones. I'm not sure how you activate that one though. What? What's to do, little baby? What? Want some food? Little baby? I'm going down now. See, watch this. Everything off. Boing! I've wired everything together. Come on, baby. Let's have some grub. Starving. Yeah, I should have worn my blue jacket today. I've not worn that for a while. It's a bit short, that's why. It's a sort of a summer jacket. What's to do? Blackie? Blackie, Blackie, Blackie. Don't panic. Look at clouds. Yes, it's going to rain. But fortunately I've not planned on a big ride out today. I'm just going to Argos in Blackburn. What for? None of your bloody business. No, I'm going to get a webcam because my niece emigrated to Australia. When was it? About 5 years ago, and it's had a little girl who's 4 now, little Azalea. And because it was Azalea's birthday, Mum sent a present, and my niece has sent a video of the little girl saying "Thank you, Gan Gan" to my mum. My mum was deeply touched, and I said I'll set Skype up again, because I deleted it a couple of years ago, and the camera I had is a crappy little VGA one from a charity shop, although it cost £5. This is water on the left, and in Argos you do one for £24.99, and I said I get a credit every time I pay a gas and electric bill. I get a credit on a card. That's part of the deal with SSE, Scottish and Southern Electric. And I said I might have about £10 on, so it'll only cost 15. He said, well, I've got a card here, a gift card from a refund, because I bought Ernie a camera last October, but he didn't understand how to use it for his 79th birthday. He said, take that as well and give me the change. I said, right, I will. I mean, I'll never use Skype, I don't want to appear on camera, but it'll be a way for my mum to keep in touch with my niece. How they do it, it's just amazing. On local television, they struggle to get a live broadcast. It's, you know, it's always breaking up, and on Radio Lancashire, just been listening to any outside broadcast, they break up, and it's only within a few miles of Blackburn. And yet Skype, the other side of the bloody world, no interference whatsoever, and a perfect picture. Although, it'd be bounced off a satellite, won't it? But how did they do it free? That's what's amazing. Anyway, this camera I've seen is a Microsoft $24.99, so it should be a good one. It says HD and built-in microphone, although you can use your laptop microphone. Modern ones have them built in, don't they? Little tiny dots on the top of your screen. So that's where I'm going today. I just checked the chain again, all the teeth are there and they're not curved over. Like I keep saying, there's a weird clicking, although it's not present today. It just comes and goes. Intermittent clicking. I've mentioned that before. Yeah, so there we are, the motorbike show. That was quite interesting. I don't know if it's a new series. He said over the next 6 shows they'll be doing this old Harley up. A 1942 Harley that someone's messed up the headstock on by raking it out. So they're going to get it back to standard, but I don't know, our old Harleys worth bothering me. Are they reliable enough? When I used to work, we got a second-hand Sportster 1200 and he was due to set off on a camping trip with his wife. And he said he got as far as the outskirts of Blackburn and the big end went wallop. Yeah, is that a Bentley? So I've always wondered, you know, all them stresses and strains on the old-fashioned engine, are they prone to failure because of the high torque and mechanics that can't handle it or something? The Japanese bike just seems to run and run and run with no problems whatsoever. What's that? Something hanging down beneath that car. Yes, it's just random thoughts these. Another random thought. Aren't you amazed that the world is still here? When I got up Saturday morning, put the news on in my bedroom, Theresa May, live broadcast from Downing Street, they've done that bloody raid. I thought, are they completely mad? Is there enough evidence to support that chemical weapons? This is a case of Tony Blair again with these weapons of mass destruction. Look at the can of bloody worms he opened, Pandora's box, with nothing but trouble ever since. That was 1990. People think the Gulf War started after 9/11, the Twin Towers. Not so, it was 1990 when Iraq invaded Kuwait, and then after the kerfuffle they set fire to all the oil wells, and then it all kicked off again. But they couldn't find any weapons of mass destruction, it were all cobblers. And I was looking at some stuff on YouTube about fake news, and it said, yeah, these rebels in Syria and Iraq, well, Iraq's a different kettle of fish in it, but it said they'll happily fake things just for the Western media to soak up, and in fact the Western media are actually involved in a lot of it. and it's showing this bloke putting a bomb in a wreck of an old car on camera, blew it up, and then when all the dust was still in the air, an ambulance arrived and a crowd of about a dozen people who led on the floor and started rolling about with fake blood. Well, it was actually chicken blood they used. Splat some of that on the clothes and on the faces. Oh, airstrike hitting civilians, and that was the fake news, and it said it was a Norwegian camera crew. And there's a little lad who's actually an actor running across some waste ground and apparently getting shot. He falls flat on his face, and that was fake as well. After the cameras had stopped rolling, it shows him get up. So people are taking in with fake. I mean, that culture are quite happy to fake everything. That was what I was talking about once before, about fake doctors coming to this country with still wet certificates, and they get set up as GPs and £150,000 a year. Very corrupt society. All that lot are. And they could have started World War III, because Russians said any Russian casualties and the submarines and the ships where they were fired from will be sunk. Theresa May, what a bloody thing. She's another Thatcher. I mean, I'm no lefty, but it's just common sense, isn't it? You don't pick a fight, little poxy country like ours, you don't pick a fight with Russia. And another point, all this Syria bombing civilians, what's going on in Africa? There was a thing on news showing little kids with arms and legs missing, and one had been hacked in the face with a machete, big deep scar. It's into tribal wars. I don't know what exactly, but it's like the Tutsis. Years ago that was the same thing. It said they'd actually target kids on purpose. They'd hacked the little girl's feet off and told her to run away, otherwise she'd be shot dead or have her throat cut. It said she was running away on her stump screaming. And yet we did nothing, and poor little kids. And the reason we did nothing is there's no bloody oil in Africa, that's why. And as soon as anything kicks off over there, oh yes, we better get involved in this. Because you forecast the oil supplies will run out in the next 25 years. That's the reason why, isn't it? I've always said I shouldn't get involved in politics, but I was just waiting for a big flash and a bang, and good night Vienna. I mean, Putin is mental enough to do all that, I think. There was some cobblers on YouTube saying he's what did he say, alpha male. Look at the way he walks. He's a little fart. He's about 5'8" with a face like a chipmunk or a rat. Thick as pig shit. Staging the thing where he takes his shirt off and goes for a swim in an icy lake. Yeah, IKGB, my hard case. It's just a nation of numpties. Unfortunately, with nuclear bomb technology and capabilities. Ah well, the world hasn't ended, so that's why I'm going for a webcam. Hope it's in stock. I thought of going to PC World if it's out of stock, but of course I won't have my voucher at PC World. Can't afford to splash out money on stuff. What a month April is. Council tax has started again. Just paid £130 water bill. And then the bloody television licence, £147 for that shower. I hope Cliff bleeds him dry. Poor Cliff Richard. Decent chap. And because the BBC are obsessed with gay bodies, they decided to film outside his home while the police raided it. Just because some druggy gobshite had invented a fantasy tale about being fiddled around with by Cliff. Cliff is innocent. I got myself a crying, talking, weeping, walking, living doll. I do myself my best to please her, just 'cause she's a living doll. I can't see that being true. It is a rather suspect that he's never been married though, but neither have I. I'm a red-blooded male, but I don't know, English women are a weird bunch. They'll quite happily shack up with arseholes that beat the crap out of them. Decent chaps, you think you're boring apparently. Look at that, it's pouring down over there. Critters to you, critters to you. Children's parties. Oh yeah, that would cheer him up, a big slippery snake. to cuddle on someone's birthday. School visits, charity events, fetes and fairs. A snake and a big lizard. I suppose you could say the baby dinosaurs, that'd be one way around it. It's not a creepy lizard, it's a baby Tyrannosaurus rex, a baby Diplodocus, a Bronchiosaurus. Live animals on board. Ooh. Yeah, transporting a fridge freezer in the back of a little car. What else? Nothing else been in the news. Nothing else to report, I don't think. Seen some nice stuff on eBay. A nice Honda badge in Australia for, I think it was £18, and they wanted bloody postage. Shit. Oh yeah, I can go to the bottom entrance. Not much difference. Yeah, they wanted. Why would you want £17 postage from Australia for a little bloody Honda badge? You're only 66mm by 40 something. It's a reproduction Goldwing, but it was a really lovely blue. And I was thinking it would look nice on my side panel with. They had a chrome plastic Hornet logo. I've not got one to see here, but you know what the Hornet logo is like a italic writing, and that was £12.50 something a pair from America, and only £2 post. In fact, I've left a message saying, is this postage correct? £2 something from the USA, and I think I'll send for them. I shouldn't really be splashing out. Still on red helmets, Abdul, but they will look nice. I'm not sending for them blue ones though, because they look lovely. I thought the blue Honda with the chrome Hornet underneath, they look fantastic. All I've got now is a blue sticker saying Hornet. So much for high-vis. Here we are, Argos. I'll let you know how I get on. Page 690 something. There's only 3 available, a crappy one like mine, VGA, then one for 20, and then the good Microsoft one. I hope I don't pour down before I get home. Marvellous. Out of stock. So there's one in at Chorley. I said, well, the sky's black over Chorley way over there. Well, it'll be ready for collection tomorrow, because I'm on 2 till 10. So I suppose I could call here on way to work. Set off 20 minutes early. Out of stock. I thought of going to Chorley, but like I said, look at the... Well, you're alright. Colour up bloody sky. Is it dull or is it raining? Could be in Chorley in 10 minutes. I wanted to set it up and test everything, you know, ready for my mum to get in touch with Australia. Out of stock. If I ran a shop, I wouldn't be out of stock of anything. I'd see which is a best seller or a good seller and order more of them. I bet you just do a blanket ordering system of get 10 of everything and then have 10 things on the shelf for a month and then selling out of good stuff. And you can imagine all kids will want webcams for talking to the mates on Skype and things. I don't know. Out of stock. Oh, I might be lucky, it might just be a grassy cloud and then it's clear over that way. That is surely on the horizon. Jolly. If I keep left, I might stay dry. Yeah, is this a right turn? Oh, felt a spot of rain then. Oh. No, it's plan B. Wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna have to close back on my camera. It's a dead end. No. I'll have to knock it off. Sorry, bye.